The design here has been created using GCAD Plus, and what I want to demonstrate is that it needs to be scaled, but unfortunately scaling the drawing causes GCAD Plus to crash. So I'll click measure, and if we go from one side of the scale bar to the other, we get 10 units. So the model has been drawn in meters rather than millimeters, so we clearly need to scale things. Normally you would just select the whole lot and choose the scale command, nominate a base point, and then away you go. But if we do that, the drawing will crash. Please take my word for it. And the way to overcome the problem is wrap a box about. We're not interested in the title block at all. We put that in layout space. So the way to overcome it is to just select that part of the drawing that we are interested in, and then I'll deselect anything else that's been caught in my crossing window, and then I'll copy it to the clipboard, start a brand new drawing, don't use a template, then paste what you've just copied from the clipboard into this new space, which should be a very clean space, and I'll nominate 0, 0 and hit enter, and now I can zoom extents. We still have the same problem. Let's go from one side to the other, and we get 10 units. So 10 meters. We need to change everything to millimeters, because in the building trade in Australia and many other metric countries, the only time you would use meters would be in a very large drawing that's been created by a surveyor. So we can now select everything, right click and pick scale, nominate a base point. I'll just pick here, and then we'll type 1000 and hit enter. Things appear to disappear. It's a funny terminology. Unselect all, then zoom extents, and if we now use that distance tool again and move from one to the end of that scale bar, we now have 10 millimeters. So everything in this drawing now is in millimeters. What I might do is just go back to the other one, and we'll try grabbing everything as we did before, and I'll just try and demonstrate that GCAD Plus will crash. So we'll say scale, I'll nominate this point here, and we want a scale factor, we want 1000, and remember previously the scaling happened very quickly, and I'll hit enter now, and I'm sitting waiting, and the GCAD Plus hangs, and then the whole thing will crash and close.